Hi everyone and welcome to today's Morning Report Chart Proposals with me, Richard Perry, Market Analyst at Hantec Markets on Friday the 29th of September. Looking at the session, we've not got a huge amount of movement, a little bit of dollar supporting coming through on the final trading day of the month and the quarter, and what we've seen is the dollar's been strengthening throughout this week, and that's sort of being helped by these treasury yields which have shot higher. Now we saw a bit of a correction yesterday as the market sort of questioned, I suppose, a little bit that tax plan from Donald Trump, but certainly we've seen a little bit of stabilisation on those treasury yields today coming through on the 2-year and also the 10-year, just marginally higher, which has helped to support that dollar overnight. Now that dollar pulled back to 93 on the dollar index. I still think that 93 on dollar index is a key level to watch in the coming days and weeks, sort of a bit of a barometer really for sort of the breakout potentially on this dollar trade weighted that has broken through the downtrend channel. Now, across these Forex majors, we've seen the dollar basically supported across the Forex majors today, trading higher against all of them except the euro, which has found a little bit of support ahead of the Eurozone inflation data out in a bit. We've seen sterling underperforming today on the back of GDP, which missed estimates on the year-on-year down to 1.5%, and a slight deterioration in the current account deficit as well. In terms of your equity markets, a little bit of gain on the DAX, nothing really on the CAC. Interesting that FTSE's outperforming the other European markets, and that's coming with that sterling weakness, as in that negative correlation play between FTSE 100 and sterling back in the back in vogue again once more. Now what we've got is gold basically consolidating today, and oil also broadly consolidating. A little bit of support on oil, nothing too significant. So what we've got to look forward to today, well, we're looking at inflation now. Eurozone flash CPI and the US Core Pce. Now, Eurozone flash CPI out at 10 o'clock, expected to marginally improve to 1.6%, and the core CPI at 1.2% is basically in line with where it finished last, or the final reading was last month. Now, looking further into the afternoon, we've got the US Core Pce, which is the important data today. 0.2% on the month would actually be in line with where it was last, or in terms of the year-on-year data at 1.4%, and then we're looking at Michigan sentiment to be confirmed at 95.3, yeah, but main focus coming on these inflation data. Now, Eurozone, my chart today is the Euro-Yen, and what we have got is Euro-Yen, which has been finding support consistently on this uptrend since April, and it seems to have retreated back towards that uptrend. But not only that, you've got the breakout support at 131.70. Pretty much hit that to the pip earlier on in the week and have formed support looking to push higher. You've got the momentum indicators which unwound to a degree. Look at the stochastics, which have sort of unwound back towards that sort of 50 level that it saw in September, earlier on in September, looking to turn up. And I think this is a positive move, and I think this is reaffirming this uptrend, and I think we're going to see moves back towards 134.40 on the back of that. You can see the hourly chart, which is regaining a little bit of initiative to the upside. If the RSI can move consistently above 60, that would help, and certainly that would come with, I think, a breakthrough the 132.90, which was yesterday's high. If the market can make that, I think it will continue in this recovery to test initial resistance, which comes in around that 133.30 area, 133.25, 133.30, and these old sort of overhead supply areas from 133 to 134. Sorry, 133 to 133.50, but then the main resistance coming in at 134.40. So I think that the market is going to regain the upside initiative, having unwound back towards this uptrend, and it looks pretty positive on that regard. So I wish you good luck in your trading today, and I will speak to you later. Thank you.